Hey everyone, welcome to your deep dive.
Yeah.
You're clearly interested in goal setting based on what you gave us.
Okay.
We've got this YouTube video, a complete guide to goal setting.
Oh, yeah, from The Art of Improvement.
Exactly. And then this article from Better Up, How to Set Goals and Achieve Them. 10 strategies for success.
10 strategies.
10 strategies for success.
Nice.
So we're going to pull out the key insights
Okay.
and give you like a smarter way
Uh-huh.
to reach those ambitions you have.
Okay.
And don't worry, we're going beyond
Yeah.
just the usual SMART goals
Right.
you've probably heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to add those extra layers that make
Yeah.
a real difference.
Exactly.
But first,
Right.
why even set goals
Okay, why goal setting?
in the first place?
Right. Why does it even matter?
Well,
You know, those times you set a goal and it just
Yeah.
fizzles out,
yeah.
we're going to figure out why that happens
Okay.
and how to avoid it.
Sounds good. Both of these sources actually start out by
Okay.
talking about the power of goal setting itself.
Interesting.
So the Better Up article actually cites research
Okay.
showing that people who write down their goals
Yeah.
are statistically more likely to achieve them.
That's a great point.
Right.
And that reminds me of the part in the YouTube video
Okay.
where the creators talking about their own struggles
Uh-huh.
with vague goals.
Yes.
So they weren't specific,
Right.
didn't have action steps.
Yeah.
And surprise, surprise,
They didn't get very far.
they didn't get very far.
Exactly.
Huh.
And The Art of Improvement actually uses this great phrase.
Okay.
Goals fail because of fear or poor creation. So if you're not defining them clearly
Right.
and breaking them down, they're
Yeah.
just dreams.
Just dreams. They're not goals.
Yeah.
But, you know, for you listening to this,
Okay.
someone who loves learning and self-improvement,
Right.
setting goals is like creating a roadmap.
Right.
So it gives you that direction that
Mhm.
Better Up talks about.
It's about clarity of
Yeah.
purpose, knowing where you're going,
Mm-hmm.
what steps to take.
Okay.
And that's where
Yeah.
this smarter goal setting system comes in.
Ooh, smarter.
Yeah.
I've heard of SMART goals.
Right.
What makes this one smarter?
Well, it takes the traditional SMART framework,
Okay.
specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound,
Yeah.
and adds two crucial elements.
Okay. Evaluate.
Evaluate
And reward.
and reward.
Right.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break down each part
Okay.
of this smarter system.
Sounds good.
Starting with specific,
Yeah.
because I think that's where I personally tend to get tripped up.
Well, being specific is crucial.
Okay?
The YouTube video uses the example of weight loss.
Okay.
So instead of saying I want to lose weight,
Yeah.
a smarter goal would be
Okay.
I will weigh 150 pounds
Mm-hmm.
by December 31st.
Oh, wow.
See if that,
Changes everything. Adds clarity
Yeah.
and a deadline.
like now is a target
Right.
you can aim for.
Exactly.
And that ties into the measurable aspect,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
The M,
Yeah.
M in smarter.
Yes. You need to be able to track your progress.
Right.
The Better Up article gives this example
Okay.
of increasing customer satisfaction by 15%.
Okay.
That's quantifiable.
Yeah.
You can see if you're hitting the mark.
You can measure it.
Right.
I can already see how this is way more actionable than just like
Yeah.
having this vague idea
Right.
floating around in your head.
Exactly.
So attainable.
Okay.
That one feels super important to me.
Yeah.
There's no point in setting a goal.
Right.
That's just impossible.
Exactly. The YouTube video actually stresses
Okay.
setting goals within your control.
Oh, that's good.
And it even cautions against
Okay.
that 10x goal mentality.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Trying to achieve 10 times your current results.
Exactly.
Right.
Which can be overwhelming. Yeah.
Especially when you're just starting out
Yeah, that makes total sense.
with goal setting.
Start small, build momentum, then you can aim higher.
Exactly.
Okay, so what about the R?
Okay.
Relevant.
Relevant.
I feel like that one sometimes gets overlooked.
It's crucial.
Okay.
Both sources say
Yeah.
your goals should align with your values,
Okay.
your passions,
Yeah.
your overall direction in life.
So they should feel
Like-
personally meaningful.
Meaningful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Right.
Like you achieve this big thing,
Exactly.
but it doesn't actually like bring you closer to the life you want.
It doesn't actually matter.
Totally. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the T,
Okay.
time bound.
Time bound.
The YouTube video is really strong on this one.
Right.
Deadlines.
Yes.
Create that sense of urgency
Yes. Ew.
without a time frame.
Uh-huh.
It's so easy to procrastinate.
It is.
And I love the example in the video.
Okay.
I will write a 50,000-word novel
Okay.
by December 31st.
Right.
So now it's not just this wish.
Right.
It's a project with a deadline.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered the traditional SMART elements.
Yes.
But now,
Yes.
let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Those 2 extras
Right.
that make this framework smarter.
Right.
Evaluate.
Yes.
And reward.
And reward.
I'm really curious to hear more about this.
Okay. This is where it gets interesting. The Art of Improvement video talks about reviewing your goals every week.
Wow. Every week.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
It is, but consistent evaluation helps you stay on track and make adjustments as needed.
I see.
Yeah.
And then there's reward.
Okay.
Which honestly just sounds fun.
It is. The video emphasizes celebrating milestones.
Okay.
Big or small. Like rewarding yourself with something you've been wanting after reaching a savings goal.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like acknowledging your effort.
Exactly.
And giving yourself that little motivational boost along the way.
Absolutely.
So, okay, we have this amazing smarter framework.
Okay.
But how does it apply to different areas of life?
Okay.
Because I'm thinking about my own goals, which are all over the place.
Right.
Career, creative projects, personal growth.
That's where the Better Up article comes in.
Okay.
It talks about various types of goals.
Yeah.
Personal, professional, financial.
Right.
The key is realizing that the smarter system can be adapted to any goal you're working towards.
So whether I'm aiming for a promotion at work, trying to finally finish that novel I've been dreaming of, or even just learning a new language.
Exactly.
This smarter approach can help.
It can.
But we all know life isn't always smooth sailing.
Right.
What about those inevitable challenges and moments where motivation dips?
Absolutely.
Like there has to be a way.
Yeah. The Better Up article is great for this.
Okay.
It talks about keeping perspective, adjusting goals as needed, and remembering that setbacks are normal.
Right.
They're part of the process.
It's like that saying, fall 7 times, stand up 8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And both sources emphasize the power of accountability.
Okay.
So sharing your goals with a friend, finding a support system, it can make a huge difference.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
It's like having your own personal cheering section.
Exactly.
Okay.
And don't underestimate the simple act of writing down your goals and keeping them visible.
I see.
The Better Up article and the YouTube video both mention this.
Oh, okay.
So whether it's a sticky note on your mirror or a whiteboard in your office, that visual reminder can really help.
So to recap, we've learned that smarter goals are way more effective than just vague wishes.
Right.
We've got to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound.
Yes.
And those extra steps of evaluating progress and rewarding ourselves.
Yeah.
Pure genius.
It's about creating a system that supports lasting change, not just a temporary burst of motivation.
Exactly.
And speaking of systems, the Better Up article brings up something really interesting that I think ties into everything we've been discussing. It touches on the idea of understanding your own personality, strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
That's
fascinating.
Yeah.
How does that play into goal setting?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
If you thrive on routine and structure, you might set different types of goals.
Great.
Compared to someone who's more spontaneous and flexible.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Like customizing this smarter framework to fit you.
Right.
Not the other way around.
Exactly.
Right.
So if you're prone to procrastination, maybe you build in extra accountability or break down your goals into even smaller steps. On the other hand, if you love a challenge, maybe you set more ambitious goals.
Oh.
Or incorporate elements of risk-taking.
So it's not just about what you want to achieve, but understanding how you best achieve things.
How you work best.
Based on your personality.
Exactly.
Wow.
Leveraging self-awareness to create a goal-setting system that works for you.
Not against you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And that's what both of these sources ultimately emphasize, is finding what works for you and creating a system that you can stick with.
This deep dive has been so insightful.
Oh, God.
I feel like I have a whole new toolkit for approaching goal setting.
Yeah.
Not just to be successful,
right,
but to actually enjoy the process.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Exactly.
Reaching your goals is great.
Yeah.
But if you're not enjoying the journey, what's the point?
What's the point? We've got to celebrate those small wins.
Learn from the setbacks. And remember that this is like a lifelong adventure.
It is.
And, hey, if you need extra support along the way,
okay,
the Better Up article even mentions, like, working with a coach.
Yeah.
Sometimes that outside perspective,
it can be really helpful.
Invaluable.
Absolutely. To wrap things up, we hope this deep dive has given you the tools and the inspiration to set those smarter goals.
Yes.
And create a life that truly aligns with your values and aspirations.
You've got this.
You do.
Start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to dream big.
Absolutely.
And hey, if you ever need a reminder of what we covered today, just come back and give this deep dive another listen.
Until next time.
Yes.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep reaching for those stars.